Hey everybody, it's Sean Bewley the Kid. I'm here in Laughlin, Nevada. We're staying a night here. We got a really good deal on a room. And I'm here with my wife, Michelle. As you can see, the casino is behind me. One of many casinos here in Laughlin. And I'm one of the lamest gamblers there ever was, because my wife and I, we limit ourselves to $20 each. And I feel dirty just putting $20 in. I just don't like to throw away money, but I look at it as entertainment. If I put 20 in and I play a little bit and then it turns into like 25 bucks, I usually cash out and say, all right, I won for the weekend. I'm up $5. And then I feel like a real winner because I got an extra $5 that I didn't have. So we got a great deal on this room, and it is the off season, and they sent us an offer, and it was a really good price. And what's really cool about this room is we're just right above the Colorado River, and we can watch jet skis go by and the boats go by, and the water's just flowing by, and you can't beat this for the price we got it. Relaxation and a view of the Colorado River. Life is good. There are other things to do here besides gamble. You just got to figure out what those are. I'm going to risk $1 because I'm cheap. There went my dollar. It's gone. So we just ran into a lady that she looked a little glum and she had to take out a loan in the casino, whatever that means. But she got a $150,000 inheritance, and she paid off her expenses and her debts, and then she took the rest of it to the casino, and guess what? It's gone. The casino is like a vacuum cleaner to your money. So gambling and I have an interesting history. When I was growing up, I was kind of raised to avoid gambling. And I joined the Army and I was 18 years old, and I got sent over to Europe. And when I was in travel over there, I saw a slot machine in a lobby of a place I was at, and it said 5 cents. So I'm like, well, I'll just give it a shot. So I put 1 nickel in this slot machine, and it was on I think it was on an American Post or something like that over in Europe. So I put 1 nickel in there and just pulled the lever, and I swear to you guys, the whole tray filled with nickels from that 1 nickel. That's why I think them things are possessed. So who's this guy? Do you know who Dustin Lynch is?
No.
You don't know?
No.
I've never heard of him.
But I'm not up on the list.
I don't even know who Gary Allen is. Who's Spandex Nation? It's an 80s tribute. Look at the Commodores from the 1950s, aren't they?
Yeah.
I thought they were all dead. So one of the weirdest things we've seen here in Laughlin, Nevada, my wife and I were walking one evening, and you know, there's no vegetation around here except along the river, and it's hot, extremely hot here. And we're walking along and we saw some commotion at the dumpsters, and lo and behold, there was what, 2? 3. 3 raccoons in Laughlin, Nevada, in the trash. Now, some of you guys know that I think raccoons are the nastiest animal in the world. They're nasty. They look cute, but they're nasty. So somehow we're enjoying this 105-degree weather, would you say?
Yeah.
Easily 105, maybe higher. Is this where we turn?
Yeah.
Ah, man, something smells good. I gotta go get some dinner. Mmm. Food. I'm hungry. Okay, let's go. Laughlin, Nevada. Yeah. We're getting old. So, had a pretty good night last night. Even though Laughlin doesn't have a lot to do, we still found things to do. And the main thing is we needed to get away and, I don't know, just get away for a night. So, it was pretty cheap. And I did something really naughty. I got up this morning, my wife's asleep, and I went down to the casino and put in a tiny bit in one of the slot machines. I'm like, feel so guilty. But anyway, I won breakfast, cashed out, went and bought breakfast. So, I don't recommend gambling. But man, it definitely messes with your head when you win. Then all of a sudden you think you can always win, but you can't. You know who always wins? The house. So as I'm walking along here this morning, I was thinking about something. I've been greeting people, and I noticed that I get a variety of reactions. Now, one of the things I know from my wife plenty of times is it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I think that's true, because when I say to people this morning, I say, good morning, they say, morning, or they wave, or they say morning. But if I go, good morning, I actually don't get very many responses. Or if I say, good morning, then I think it scares them pretty bad. But I think the weirdest ones are when I say, guten Morgen. Or, here's the kicker. When I pass somebody and I go, buenos dias, then all of a sudden, they just stop and stare and try to figure out what just happened. That was really confusing. So of my two grandfathers, one never gambled in his life. He said that it's a sin. And the other one felt pretty similar, but one day back in the 1980s, my dad and my grandpa were in Las Vegas for a trade show, and they happened to be in Circus. And my dad kind of thought it'd be funny. He talked his dad, my grandpa, into putting a little tiny bit of money in the slot machine. So I think he put a total of $1 in the slot machine back in the 80s. And he did one spin and it won over 70 bucks. And my grandpa, he just cashed out and he said, I'll never gamble again the rest of my life, and I'll probably would never win again. He said, when you win, you take it and run. Hey, bird. Is he wondering? Hey, don't be alarmed. Good morning. How are you doing? I can almost reach out and touch this thing. What is this bird? What kind of bird is this? So my recommendation when it comes to gambling is if you do it very little. I mean, I know there's people that they win big. I've known some big gamblers, but they throw a huge amount of money into the games. And a lot of them don't have any money. It's pretty sad. And some of them lose everything. And I think that's unfortunate. You know, because I noticed in the casino, they designed the slot machines to kind of give you that ding, ding, ding and happy feeling. Like you do a spin, you don't win. You do another one, you don't win. Then all of a sudden you do another one and you win a little bit. You really didn't win all your money back. You just won a little bit of it back. But slowly your money goes away. And sadly, there are people in there gambling who don't even have the means to do that. They're just hoping to hit it big. And for me, I'd love to hit it big, but I'm not going to throw away a whole bunch of money trying to make it big. It's just not me. I also don't think that's very wise. So it's been nice to get away for a little while. Laughlin is definitely a very relaxing place to go. It's not as fast paced and crazy as Vegas, but Vegas is just up the road. Laughlin's been nice, you know, it's a economical way to go do something different. And my wife and I needed this for a night. I mean, they gave us a heck of a deal on a riverfront room. We couldn't turn it down. But you know, back home, just been watching TV, the news. It's so crazy what's going on in the world and in this country. And I'd love to just tell everybody, we all need to get along. We all need to do our best to get along, but I know better. All of us have opinions. This isn't going to stop. I don't care what time era you're in. There's always going to be somebody against somebody else. It's almost like men are bored if they don't somehow oppose an enemy they've created. So, you know, there's not much I can do about that. But it was sure nice to get away and not think about it for a while. When I was a little kid, I had one of those red radio flyer wagons I used to pull around my neighborhood with my friends. We used to put stuff in there and pull it around. And that was back when our childhood was pretty wholesome. I would say more wholesome than it is now. But anyway, I'm in my 50s. And once again, I find myself pulling a wagon. It's just a different kind of wagon. One that helps me not have to carry all this crap that we brought to the room. Well, the trip is over. It's time to head home, and it's back to reality. And I like this sexy voice of this elevator. You should hear it. Lobby. Well, everybody, I hope this wasn't too boring, but I'm gonna show you some of the really good stuff on video come this fall and also winter, because there's just more people watching in the cold times. But I really appreciate you watching. If you made it up till now, and until next time, we're leaving Laughlin, heading back to Arizona, which will take us 5 minutes. So Catch you guys later. Bye.
Bewley, the kid.